at 27, 83 still missing at sea from MV Barima. Body of missing ministry worker found in heights of Guanapo. And the U.S. Embassy Tobago outreach for freedom 250 grants. Good evening, I am Renessa Ortiz and you're locked into Tobago Updates television news for Tuesday 21st July 2026. And now to our top story. A wave of grief, shock, and profound solidarity has swept across Guyana following the tragedy of MV Barima maritime disaster. As search, rescue, and recovery operations continue relentlessly off the northwestern coast, many communities find themselves leaning on one another during one of the darkest chapters in recent Guyanese memory. The confirmation that local fisherman Harish Singh and his brave crew located the sunken vessel on Monday afternoon brought a heavy, agonizing sense of closure closer to reach. Singh's selfless initiative, risking everything to assist immediately after Saturday night's capsizing, reminds us of the unbreakable spirit of coastal communities. With the official count now set at 179 people aboard, after authorities reviewed boarding footage, the toll remains a staggering 69 rescued, 27 lives lost, and 83 loved ones still missing. Beyond official statistics, many friends and families are waiting anxiously at Charity and Study Hospital. In this hour of sorrow, the hands reaching out from local dive teams, international emergency responders, and neighboring fishermen demonstrate that no family stands alone. Trinidad and Tobago holds tightly to hope, offering prayers and assistance to the grieving and honoring every soul working tirelessly on the waters to bring people home. The community's search for a missing young man has ended in tragedy. The body of 25-year-old Nathan Clarkson, an employee of the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, was discovered in the heights of Guanapo following an intensive search operation. Clarkson, a Port of Spain resident based at the ministry's Barima office, vanished on Friday, July 17th. He had been expected to report for road repairs that morning but never arrived. Concerns escalated rapidly when family members were unable to reach him, noting he was last seen driving his red Mazda 323. The grim discovery was made by the Hunter Search and Rescue Team, led by Commander Shamsuddin Ayubi, who had been combing the rugged terrain of Guanapo. Clarkson was formally identified at the scene by his brother. Officers from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service were immediately dispatched and have initiated a full investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. In a brief statement, the Hunter Search and Rescue Team offered its deepest condolences to Clarkson's grieving family and loved ones as a heartbroken community awaits further answers from law enforcement. The United States Embassy in Port of Spain is issuing a direct call for Trinidad and Tobago organizations to step up and apply for critical development funding. U.S. officials present on the island today say application numbers remain low from Tobago, even as thousands of dollars in grant money sit on the table. Reporter Joel Green George has this story.
The U.S. Embassy, Port of Spain, launched its second notice of funding opportunity for 2026. Although the NOFO grant cycles are conducted annually, this year is especially significant as it ties directly into the 250th anniversary of American independence, known as the Freedom 250 Initiative. Also held annually is the targeted interactive and in-person engagement done in Tobago to ensure that the information is adequately received. This year's engagement took place earlier today at Costa Tobago campus in Scarborough, with Day 2 scheduled to take place at the Glamorgan Multipurpose Facility. Ofisha Beckles, American Center Director, Education Outreach Coordinator, and Leo Page Blanc, the acting public affairs officer, conducted the morning session, which focused on Education USA, providing prospective students with the necessary information for those interested in studying in the United States. The public engagement and resource coordinator, Gail Seabaran, spearheaded the afternoon outreach session, providing grant proposal details to the prospective grantees. Officials want to see more applicants and proposals emerging from Tobago. The Small Grants Program provides funding ranging from $1,000 to $20,000 per approved project. Target initiatives must align with shared U.S. and Trinidad and Tobago strategic goals. Key priority areas include economic growth, innovation, citizen security, and community reliance. To qualify, projects must demonstrate clear local impact and promote mutual prosperity between both nations. Officials urge local leaders not to let complex paperwork deter them from accessing these resources. The application window for this Freedom 250 funding cycle closes on August 14, 2026. Full submission guidelines and digital forms are accessible on the official U.S. Embassy website. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Up next, traffic rerouted near A&R Robinson Airport starting this Wednesday.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, buljoil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Step out of my dreams to my real life. This girl, I wanna know you feel like, yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. Miss Lady, she have a pot on the fire, on a flame when she cooking.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven Books and Things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven Books and Things, where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Celebrate culture where read it, live it.
Thank you for staying with us. Attention drivers headed toward Crown Point. A major traffic shift is now in effect near the airport. And if you haven't driven down Tobago Local Road recently, your usual route has likely changed. The Division of Public Infrastructure and Transportation has rolled out new flow regulations to accommodate ongoing construction on the A&R Robinson International Airport expansion project. Here's what you need to know before you hit the gas. Under the new directives, Tobago Local Road has officially transitioned to a one-way zone heading west, running specifically from Killigwin Bay Road down toward the airport roundabout. However, take note the short stretch connecting Silcotton Trace to the roundabout will remain open to two-way traffic for local access. To prevent bottlenecks and keep traffic moving smoothly around the construction zone, key turns have been restricted. Drivers exiting Gaskin Bay Road North will no longer be allowed to turn directly onto Tobago Local Road. Instead, motorists must detour using Silcotton Trace and Killigwin Bay Road to loop around. In addition, a strict no parking policy is now being enforced along Tobago Local Road between Killigwin Bay Road and Silcotton Trace to prevent lane obstruction. New directional signage and temporary barriers have already been installed along the corridor. Officers from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service are currently deployed along the route to assist motorists during this initial transition period. Drivers are strongly urged to reduce their speed, follow all posted detour signs, and strictly comply with police instructions as heavy machinery and crews continue active operations near the terminal. Turning to youth development, hundreds of young Tobagonians are getting ready to trade screen time for sports gear this August. Online registration is officially open for Sports Camp 2026, hosted by the Division of Youth Empowerment and Sport. The two-week camp runs from Monday, August 3rd to Friday, August 14th, operating daily from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. It is designed for youths aged 7 to 15, with swimming open to kids as young as 5. 13 disciplines are on the roster this year, offering something for every young athlete: football, cricket, archery, track and field, tennis, golf, table tennis, netball, basketball, swimming, chess, cycling, and martial arts. To keep training accessible across the island, sessions will spread across 14 community locations. Venues include the Shore Park and Speyside Recreation Grounds, the YMCA swimming facility in Corland, the Dwight York Stadium Training Grounds, and the Sherwin Police Station Bike Park. Organizers emphasize that registration is strictly online through the division's official social media platforms. Parents keep this crucial detail in mind. Each application form covers only one child, and every participant can register for only one discipline and one location. Beyond game strategy, campers will gain life skills, structured coaching, and receive a certificate of participation at the end of the 2 weeks. To sign up, link details are listed on the division's Facebook and Instagram pages. You can also call 639-4818, extension 2012 or 2014 for direct assistance. Disaster preparedness in Tobago is taking a major step forward as emergency first responders undergo specialized training in field hospital deployment and management. The initiative aims to strengthen the island's capacity to deliver critical health services in the immediate aftermath of major natural disasters. Reporter Alia Balgobin brings us the details on what this means for community resilience.
Building resilience before disaster strike is a primary goal of the latest emergency response training hosted in Tobago. Local response agencies, including the Police Service, Emergency Health Service, the Tobago Regional Health Authority, and the Community Emergency Response Team, have come together to bolster their operational readiness. Assistant CERT Supervisor Stefan Mills told Tobago Updates more about the field hospital and deployment training.
Field hospital deployment and management training creates a operational posture so that the agency and by extension Tobago and Trinidad and Tobago could be ready in the eventuality any major disaster. Right? Normally after disaster we'd have a lot of health issues, public health and otherwise. So the field hospital deployment training more or less builds interoperability between different ESFs, emergency support functions like fire service, police, TRHA, TIMA, CERT, and so on.
At the core of the training is the deployment of a Level 2 field hospital, a mobile medical facility designed to operate as a fully functional medical center in areas where standard health infrastructure may be compromised.
What we're focusing on is a Level 2, which is one that could be built, broken, moved, and so on, and more or less mirror all the functions of a natural, also a normal hospital, right? So you would have more or less wards, you would have capabilities to do surgeries, you would have capabilities to do isolations, a lot of these things.
Beyond local readiness, the program aligns participants with international emergency response standards, ensuring local teams can seamlessly integrate into regional disaster relief efforts when called upon.
All participants will receive certifications. The type of training that we're given is more or less international standards, right? For example, I from time to time will be deployed and have been deployed to other Caribbean countries as recently as last year for Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica to more or less do similar deployments.
With unpredictable weather patterns and regional threats, Mill says continuous practical training ensures Tobago's first responders remain equipped to safeguard lives when time is of the essence. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am AMPLIA Balgobin.
The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update all the time. Join the conversation and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat, we'll be right back.
As small Caribbean islands, we do need to remember that we can't do it individually. The Caribbean needs to work as a whole. From something as simple as pooled procurement of medicine or pooled procurement of equipment, to sharing training, to having centers of excellence in different islands. Working together as one, we can become giants.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are and the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven books and things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven books and things where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Celebrate culture where read it, live it.
Welcome back. Tobagonians dealing with unresolved issues at local financial institutions will have direct access to assistance tomorrow. Officers from the Office of the Financial Services Ombudsman are returning to the island on Wednesday, July 22nd. Representatives will be on site at the Victor E. Bruce Financial Complex in Scarborough from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The outreach session offers free impartial mediation for members of the public who have pending complaints against commercial banks, non-bank financial entities, and insurance companies. According to the latest official reports from the Ombudsman's Office, motor vehicle insurance claims continue to represent the vast majority of insurance disputes, accounting for 88% of all new complaints filed. In banking services, issues frequently involve service fees, electronic transactions, and account access. Individuals planning to attend tomorrow's session are encouraged to bring all relevant documentation related to their claims, including written correspondence, account statements, policy documents, and valid identification. The Office of the Financial Services Ombudsman operates independently to resolve disputes between consumers and financial providers without the need for costly legal proceedings. For residents unable to attend in person tomorrow at the Victor E. Bruce Financial Complex, inquiries and complaints can also be submitted through the official Ombudsman's toll-free hotline at 800-4FSO or online at ofso.org.tt. The annual Tobago Heritage Festival continued yesterday with its signature National Treasures Day in the eastern village of Charlottesville. Set against the scenic backdrop, the day-long event showcased time-honored Tobagoan traditions, including live tambourine band music and cultural processions, drawing an enthusiastic mix of locals, domestic travelers, and international visitors. Tobago Update's intern reporters took to the streets of Charlottesville yesterday to hear from citizens and visitors.
Well, seeing as I'm on vacation, I decided what best thing to do, and today that I knew that they had National Treasures Day in Tobago, so I decided to come up and enjoy the festivities.
Nothing brought me here. I am from here. So, I belong here. So, I am a part of Charlottesville. So, I am involved in the activities.
Well, based on the turnout, so far we've seen a lot of local visitors and a lot of international visitors that are here. So it means that word has actually gotten around and people are actually seeing and hearing about what's going on in Tobago, and a lot of them are here.
I think it's definitely important for to actually see what our culture is about, because basically we might only get to see it through social studies in school, but when we get to come out on the road and experience it with the adults in a safe fashion, in a very fun fashion like this, it will be great to spread our culture to our children, and then they are also foreigners who are here, so they are experiencing the culture with us.
The weather report when we return.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven books and things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven books and things where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Celebrate culture where read it, live it.
Coming up, Barbados kicks off festival season with Crop Over, where you can live like a local. Moments of discovery and joy during Culinary Month in Antigua and Barbuda. Find that hero within you. As these women of vision share their stories of success, Caribbean Passport TV, your guide to what's happening in the region, here on this station.
Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight we can expect mostly fair but hazy conditions across Trinidad and Tobago, interrupted by isolated showers. Minimum temperatures are forecast to drop to 25 degrees Celsius at both Piaco and Crown Point. Tomorrow, Wednesday, initially fair conditions will become partly cloudy with a few light to moderate showers. There is a low 30% chance of heavy showers or thunderstorms, particularly favoring southern regions of Trinidad. As we move into Wednesday night, partly cloudy skies will become cloudy after midnight, bringing scattered light to moderate showers or periods of rain alongside a 40% chance of heavy showers or thunderstorms. Please note that a moderate to high concentration of Saharan dust is expected overnight, so individuals sensitive to changes in air quality are advised to take all appropriate precautions. Additionally, in the event of heavy showers or thunderstorms, gusty winds are likely and street or flash flooding may occur in prone areas. The heat index is forecast to register at 36 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 35 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Seas remain moderate with waves in open waters ranging from 1 to 1.5 meters. In sheltered areas, waves will stay below 1 meter. For those monitoring the tides on Wednesday in Port of Spain, high tides are at 10:35 a.m. and 10:33 p.m. with low tides at 4:15 a.m. and 4:01 p.m. In Scarborough, high tides are at 11:08 a.m. and 11:30 p.m. with the low tides at 4:38 a.m. and 4:14 p.m. Sunrise is at 5:53 and sunset will be at 6:31. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a great night and let's recap the headlines. Death toll at 27. 83 still missing at sea from MV Barima. Body of missing ministry worker found in heights of Guanapo. And the U.S. Embassy Tobago outreach for freedom 250 grants.